Ever wonder if everything you know about dogs is actually true? A lot of people think a dog leaning on them means affection. But nope, it's not that simple. And that "I'm so sorry" face your pup gives after chewing your shoe? No, that doesn't mean they feel guilty either. So, in this video, we're calling out the fluff and getting to the facts. But before we begin, please like and subscribe to support our channel. Now let's start with one of the biggest myths in dog training. You've probably heard that to have a well-behaved dog, you need to act like the pack leader or the alpha. The idea is that your dog needs to know who's boss, or they'll walk all over you. This myth comes from old wolf studies done on captive animals. The original researcher, Dr. David Meck, later admitted his study was wrong and that wolves in the wild don't act that way. In real packs, the leader is more like a parent, not a drill sergeant. Your dog isn't plotting a takeover. They're just trying to figure out what you want. What they need is a calm, confident human who shows consistency, not dominance. So skip the growling and alpha roles. Your dog learns best when they feel safe. Another myth people believe is all about tail wagging. Most people think that if a dog is wagging its tail, it must be happy. Seems like a clear signal, right? Well, not really. Dogs also wag when they're nervous, frustrated, or unsure. What matters is how they wag. A stiff, high wag can actually mean trouble. A loose, low wag is a better sign of a happy pup. Scientists at the University of Trento found that dogs wag more to the right when they feel good, and more to the left when they're anxious. So the tail is just one piece of the puzzle. You have to look at the full body language to really understand what your dog is saying. Then there's this sweet but misunderstood gesture. When your dog leans on you, it feels like a warm, fuzzy hug. And sometimes it is, but not always. Dogs also lean when they're feeling unsure or seeking comfort. It's kind of like a kid hiding behind your leg when they're nervous. If their ears are back and their body is stiff, that lean could be more about fear than love. On the other hand, a relaxed lean with soft eyes? That's probably affection. Either way, don't assume. It's all about context. Another popular myth to tackle is one that seems like common sense. You'd think that shaving your dog's coat in summer would help keep them cool. But actually, it can do more harm than good. Your dog's coat acts like insulation. It keeps heat out and protects their skin from sunburn. According to the American Kennel Club, shaving double-coated breeds messes with their natural ability to regulate temperature. Instead of clippers, reach for a brush. Regular grooming helps them shed extra fluff while keeping their natural cooling system intact. Plus, they'll look way better with their fur than without it. So resist the urge to go full summer buzz cut. Now let's talk about hugs. Something we humans love, but dogs? Not so much. You might love giving your dog a big squeeze, but most dogs don't enjoy it. Hugs can make them feel trapped. You might notice them turning their head away, licking their lips, or showing the whites of their eyes. These are classic signs of discomfort. A study from the University of British Columbia showed that over 80% of dogs showed stress when being hugged. They're not being rude, they're just not built for bear hugs. Want to show your love? A gentle pet or a belly rub is a much better idea. Your dog will appreciate it more than a tight squeeze. Here's one that makes for great cartoons but not great reality. People love to joke that dogs and cats are natural enemies, but that's just not true. Dogs don't automatically hate cats. It really depends on their individual personality and how they're introduced. Dogs that grow up with cats usually learn to live with them just fine. Some even become best buds. With proper introductions and positive experiences, dogs and cats can get along well. The real issue is prey drive, not hate. So don't believe the cartoons, peace is possible. Another common belief that sounds logical at first, but isn't. When your dog eats grass, your first thought might be that they're sick. But that's rarely the case. Most dogs eat grass because they like how it tastes, or because they're bored. A study from the University of California, Davis, showed that fewer than 10% of dogs showed signs of illness before eating grass. It's actually a very normal behavior. Some dogs do it occasionally, some do it all the time. As long as your lawn is chemical-free, there's usually nothing to worry about. So don't stress about a little nibbling, it's just part of dog life. Finally, let's tackle that guilty look that makes us feel all the feels. You walk into the living room and see a mess. Your dog won't look at you and slinks away. Guilty, right? Well, that's not how it works. Scientists found that dogs show this guilty behavior even when they didn't do anything wrong. What's really happening? Well, they're reacting to you, your voice, your body, your energy. In other words, your dog is saying, Uh-oh, you're upset. Not, I did it and I'm sorry. Dogs don't feel guilt the way humans do. And what looks like a confession is really just a survival strategy to keep the peace. So that sad puppy face is more about avoiding conflict than saying sorry. Thanks for hanging out and busting some dog myths with us. Hope you learned something new and had a few aha moments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.